Well, the Adidas Satellite Camp series continued here today in Macon, Georgia, about an hour outside south of Atlanta. Sean Callahan here with Nate Klaus of HuskerOnline.com and also Rivals.com Southeast analyst Woody Wommack. And Woody, you know this region better than anyone. You were the only national recruiting analyst here on site to kind of take in this camp. What were some of your observations? We had a lot of coaches here to see these guys, and a lot of top-level players were here in attendance.
Yeah, it's crazy. Usually when you're out walking on the field, you're dodging 7-on-7 coaches. Here you're bumping into head coaches from all around the country. So that was crazy. What really stood out to me, the young quarterbacks. Harrison Bailey, guy that's going to be with us at the 5-Star Challenge in just a few days. Aaron McLaughlin, one of the top 2021 quarterbacks in the country. And then T. Webb, who is Trevor Lawrence, the #1 player in the country, his backup, and he's a 2020. So when you're a head coach, to get a chance to meet guys like that, especially, you know, if you're talking from Nebraska's perspective, to be all the way down here, get to lay eyes on them years before a lot of other coaches. I mean, it's a great opportunity.
Well, Nate, from the Nebraska perspective, some offers were made, or at least some offers will be made that came out of this camp here today.
Yeah, 2 offers at least so far. One out to Eric Gilbert, a wide receiver, underclassman wide receiver, and then Jaquez Smith, who's only an 8th grader, just finished his 8th grade season as a 2021 wide out of Marietta, Georgia. And then, of course, they had Christian Tutt, one of their top cornerback targets here on campus, was working out pretty much exclusively with Donte Williams today.
And Woody, this is the first year that Adidas has put this satellite camp tour together, and you get the sense this is just the start of it. I mean, this tour, I think, is going to get bigger and bigger every year.
Yeah, and it makes sense. I mean, to have a school like Mercer, just you mentioned right down the road from Atlanta, I mean, the coaches were astounded at some of these prospects that come here. You've got guys walking out 6'6", 300 pounds with no offers. So smart move by Adidas and smart move by the schools, you know, the Adidas schools getting their coaches here, because the coaches have to commit to leaving campus and coming out to find these guys. But, you know, like Nate mentioned, I mean, Nebraska coaches are getting one-on-one time with guys that, you know, probably are going to have a hard time making it to Lincoln, at least during the summer.
Nate, what else came out of today from the Nebraska perspective?
Well, I think I'd probably go back to the Christian Tutt situation where he had an opportunity to actually work out with Donte Williams in person, and you know, catching up with him briefly after the camp. It sounds like he is going to be making a trip to Nebraska for one of the Friday Night Lights, probably that one on June 23rd, along with a lot of their other top targets in this class. So that alone is you know, huge news for Nebraska coming out of this camp.
Well, it's now off to South Florida, as everybody at this camp, as far as the coaches and Rivals media guys' perspective, are all going to get on a plane, go down to Miami, as the tour will continue with camps on Thursday at both Florida Atlantic and Florida International. Signing off here in Macon, Georgia, with Woody Wommack and Nate Klaus and videographer Greg Peterson. I'm Sean Callahan for HuskerOnline.com.